Welcome back, my friends. Time for the next Run and Bun stream, and I have now booked the rest of the Victory Road. There is small stuff we have to do, like ice puzzle and stuff like that. I prepped that a bit, but yeah, we will have 4 fights, so the last 4 fights basically from the Victory Road in this stream. And yeah, I would say let's straight up jump into it, because this will be a bit longer than usually, I would say. This will be a bit longer than usually, I would say. Okay, I have closed the ice puzzle. That's meh. It's okay. We can open that again. But we don't need that right now, I think. Alright, so yeah, let's set up this the first team for the first fight in the stream. I need to be really careful to remember everything, because obviously these are really hard fights and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So we have Aero. We have Torterra. We have Arcanine, aka Hemi. And we have Mance as last Pokemon. Okay. So we need the Mega item on my Aero. We're not in danger here, right? No, we're not in danger. Okay, so just checking again. So this fight is actually not that hard on paper, but it depends on one thing, and it's a bit RNG for sure. Okay, I need the leftovers on Hemi. Don't need a scarf or something like that, right? Yeah, we don't need a scarf. So just lefties, basically. One time. Lefties, then we have Citrus Berry on you, Lumberry on you, and then we have just Life Orb on my last boy. What is a backup basically in this fight? So Aero, Torterra, Weezing, Mance, Arcanine. Okay, be Gucci. We got to go for the first fight. Also, we need to pick up the hard scales, and I have the dogs in front of me. I think we will find that pretty quickly. But yeah, we have to actually do this children's puzzle every time again. I'm not sure there's a other way, but yeah. It's okay. Okay. Ah, fuck. Good. Maybe I was, I think I was using my boots. Maybe that's why, because that was turning really fast. Okay, this time I didn't use my boots. Unlucky, I guess. Just unlucky. Okay. Now one more time. Let's wait. Let's run. Oh shit, that was close. Holy damn. That was close. Okay, we have done this fight. I think the scales are here actually. So one should be here. Okay. So it was one is in the east corner and then one is in the west corner basically, and it's also the highest elevation. So yeah, it should be here. And probably here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So we got the last scales what we can have in this game. We have 13 scales for the rest of the game now. And we got the TMEQ. And there is the next fight. Damn. All Gucci boys. All Gucci boys. I think it really depends what this fucking Rhyperior will do. The fight is, I think, outside of that really easy. So, this fight will be in Perma Sun, by the way. Because we have a Mega Charizard Y. What is basically leading here, okay? So, the AI is just leading with Charizard Y here, so it can set up the Sun. We can kill this with Rock Thump, even with Bold Nature. That's, I mean, it's 4-time effective. Yeah, we outspeed and straight up kill this with Rock Thump. And, yeah. And there's a really good sequence here. There's a really good sequence here. It needs to go Rhyperior, basically. Because everything else is not seeing a kill. What is faster than me? And I see a kill, basically, on a lot of stuff here. So, because of Stone Edge. So it needs to go Rhyperior here. And that the problem is, it's a slow kill from Rhyperior. It would be nice if we see the Head Smash on the switch-in. It would be awesome, because that basically means that the fight is probably just free now. If the rocks are up, we could get a bit in danger for sure. So we will go to Torterra now here. This is riskless. Torterra shits on this Pokemon. Okay. So we are seeing the rocks here. Yeah, I mean, it's a slow kill. So we have to work with rocks here now. But we kill this with Giga Drain. And the good part is... now my Weezing can die also to double crit, by the way. That was not possible, but now it's possible because of rocks. But yeah, we can't do anything about that. The good part still is that we are not baiting, even it's Flying Gem Acrobatics, we are baiting Ninetales, exactly. Because Acrobatics with full life is not seeing a kill, and that's why I will choose Ninetales here. This is Focus Sash. We will get a lot of fucking... we're gonna get a lot of fucking rocks damage now, but Hemi is safe against this matchup. We can also not get freeze because the sun is up. But we don't care that much about that. And this can even go for Nasty Plot. That's a good part about this matchup here. Yeah. This can even go for Nasty Plot here. Because it thinks it's safe. Yeah, exactly. So this is the good part here for sure. Yeah, are we in Solar Blade range? No, we are not. Okay. So this is always CC on the switch-in. Yeah, but my Weezing can die to fucking double crit now because of fucking rocks. Now we can't do anything about that, I think. I could try to waste the gem, but like how? And then I need to switch in again to acrobatics. Like... And this is doing so much damage. We can't do that. We can't do that. There's also the chance that it can just go for Sleep Powder. Okay, we will kill this now. Let's finish this. Rocks are making this fight way, way harder for sure. But we should be most likely fine, hopefully. So this should be now always Lily. Hisui Lilligant. And this should only go for close combat here. Because Solar Blade is not seeing a kill. Yeah. So this is anything because the second move is doing a lot of damage. So this is CC on the switch-in. With the CC drop, we will always kill this as well. With a Sludge Bomb or Strange Steam. I think we are always safe now. Because this didn't crit, we should be always safe here. Yeah, Acrobatics crit is not killing here right now. This can also, that's also the good part, this can also just go for Sleep Powder here. So we will Strange Steam now here to kill this. Exactly. Okay, so yeah, it was fiction generally, but yeah, it was not that consistent with rocks up. And yeah, I can decide to go for rocks over slow kill, that's the thing. Okay, Strange Team, good freaking night. And that should always be now Venu. And now this is also with a bit fiction. But we have the Citrus Berry. So we will get rocks damage with my fucking Mans now. This is always Weather Ball on the switch in. We will get rocks damage. We could pivot one time here. We could pivot one time here to get less damage. This would be then Solar Beam. Solar Beam is doing a bit less damage to my Mans. The good part is, yeah, I'm just dead to double crit now. That's the worst part here right now. This is faster than my entire team here. So this is Weather Ball. I could go to Hemi. We are getting 25% damage from fucking... And then if this crits, I think we can bait EQ or Solar Beam here. EQ would be fucking free. And I think I want to do this pivot one time here. There's no reason to not do this pivot. This is Weather Ball always. And because we have a slow kill, this can also not go for growth. So it actually exactly needs to go for that play. So let's just do it. Let's just try it out to get lower amount of damage. If we get the EQ switch in, it's amazing. There's a Weather Ball. We obviously never died to a crit here. This is doing just no damage basically. But yeah, this can now Solar Beam or EQ. It's random move. And even Solar Beam is doing less damage than Weather Ball here. So it's still worth it. But technically, if this is Solar Beam, we'll still die to a Weather Ball crit then. Because of the fucking rocks. I think. Okay. So, we go to Mans. We will get rocks damage. If we see the EQ here, it's GG already. It's too free. It's just too free. Okay. We are always safe. We always kill this. We don't need a damage item, that's why we have Citrus Berry, because from full life without rocks, Weather Ball crit into Weather Ball crit would never kill us, because my Citrus would proc on the first Weather Ball basically. And now we can kill this with a dual wing beat. We never die to this Weather Ball crit. This will do a decent amount of damage, even we are resisting it. But yeah, Life Orb plus special attack, it's crazy, like we can see. But yeah, 2 Life Orb ticks are enough. That this Venusaur dies to my dual wing beat here. Okay, and now we can do something what is really cool, but is usually not possible, I would say. Usually you can't do that. It's at least really hard to do that. I don't think you can usually do that. And I think most of the Nuzlockers would not press this move, but we can press this move now because that's the last Pokemon. So we will just kill this Goodra with Outrage. Okay. So I think I could also make it a bit more, how do I say? Yeah, maybe I should just sack Runiclus actually. Would make it a bit, yeah, more safe. I just brought it actually for a backup, so yeah. Okay. Alright, that is the first fight. 3 more. 3 more fights. Getting the Gengar need. I think this fight is really interesting, by the way. Usually, I think you would say this fight is fucking hard. What is not wrong. What is not completely wrong for sure. Because there is a Pokemon that is a big threat, but I have a good solution. I would say. Okay. So. We need double Scarf here. Right? We need double Scarf here. Okay, we will grab the scarf in a second. We have Thunderous. I also actually need to grab something to drink pretty quickly. Let's just set up the team and then I will grab something to drink. Pulled. Urshifu. Okay. Okay, that is our team. Let me just grab something to drink pretty quickly. Some water, and then we'll set up the team with items and stuff like that. Alright. I was really careful to not wake someone up because it's pretty late here right now, or pretty early. It's how you want to call it, actually. Okay. So, I would say let's set up the team into the calc. Let's give items first before we do that, obviously. So we need double scarf, like I said. And I need to change one move, or I want to change one move here. Probably will not matter that much. Secret power, this is hidden power, right? Yeah. So we will teach hidden power to Urshifu, and this is hidden power ice. We are just using that to show a special move, basically. And to... you will see, okay? So we will just remove Aerial Ace now. And now we don't basically need that move, but I just want to have that move to show that move, just basically. And now we want to have the double scarf here. So, scarf number 1 and scarf number 2. Okay, Urshifu will get the life orb. Or maybe the life orb is still in the box. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Lazel will just get a citrus berry here. Don't need anything else. Same for the other mons. Okay. Now... export. Also we can check double ranges and stuff like that. Pult. Pult is most likely only holding the item for the safety and for showing that we are really fast. That's most likely the reason why we have the scarf here. Generally we don't need the scarf because Pult is fast enough already, but not fast enough for one Pokemon in this fight. And that's why we are holding the scarf here. Excadrill. Yep. Okay. That looks fine. We don't need pre-damage, we don't need anything here. Okay, so we can fly to Victory Road back. And do the children's puzzle again! Yay! Okay, let me remove the sun from the last fight. Okay. One more quick check for the range before I need to run back actually. Yeah, it's fine. Completely fine. Do we even fucking need... Yeah! Yeah, we need that, we need that. We need the life orb. I was just checking if we really need the life orb even. Yeah, but we need that. Okay, so, children's puzzle again. We have only 3 more fights here, so I don't have to do that too many times, I guess. But yeah, a couple of times still. Ah. Okay, now it's time to dodge the other one. It's basically the same one. Okay. Okay. So, we have done this fight. And there's the next fight. Quick check again. Thunderous with the Scarf, Life Orb, Citrus Berry, yeah. Items are, like, you know, pretty simple here. Okay. So, we have Archeops lead here. So, what we're gonna do here is just Choice Scarf, Volt Switch out and kill this before we can do anything. Pretty easy. And the most important thing is, we can position ourselves. Because there is a Wop in the back, okay? There are like some threats for sure. A Wop is pretty annoying. Because you usually need a Shed Shell, but we will go to Pult here. What Pult makes, the good thing about Pult here is that it will straight up bait Warp here, because we just out damage everything in the back. So it needs to straight up go Pult, to Warp here. I'm pretty sure about that. Exactly, okay. So we don't need any item here to switch out. That's a good part. And we will go to Urshifu. If this is Destiny Bound, we need to chill. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can just kill this. So the reason why we have hidden power here, basically, is if this will use Destiny Bound here. We need to hit this with something. We can also use Sucker Punch. That's also possible, because it doesn't have any damaging move here. So Sucker Punch would never hit. But yeah, now we can just kill this with Wicked Blow. And I think one-shotting this is really hard. So not even Heracross can do that with 5 pin missiles because of the Aya Papa Berry. So we can only do this actually with Urshifu here. And we don't even need the Life Orb for this Pokemon. The funny part now is I out-damage everything in the back. Also the Mega Pokemon, because the Mega Pokemon right now is not Mega Evolved. So the AI will go to the first Pokemon what is faster than me. And yeah, that is basically Dragapult now here. That's a really fun part. Because Dragapult will just die. We had that already many times. Life Orb Sucker Punch will kill this Dragapult. And now the even more funny part actually. This is Pikachu now. What the fuck is a Pikachu doing here with Light Ball? I mean, yeah, I can see that maybe. But yeah, I'm obviously not faster than this, but Life Orb Sucker Punch just kills. This is level 100. But yeah, like I said, we can get static here, by the way. If we get static, I think we will bait Nidoking here. Static? No static? This is always now Charizard. This should always be Charizard now. This can Dragon Dance, I think. It's possible. I think it's possible that this can Dragon Dance here right now. Because it doesn't see a kill. And because it is faster and I don't have a kill here right now, I think this can Dragon Dance. And that's why I have the Scarf as well on my... yeah, let me just check that. Because this should not be the Mega Evolution ability. Exactly. And Flare Blitz is not seeing a kill here right now. Flare Blitz is not seeing a kill without the Mega Evolution. Not even fucking close. So this can Dragon Dance. We don't really care. Even if we get the burn, it's completely fine. Yeah, because we scaled HP and defensive like back then, you know, when I used all my scales on Pult basically. We never died to Flare Blitz here. And we never died to Flare Blitz burn, crit. And we always survived basically. Also the burn tick and stuff like that. And even if the smack roll crits, we would survive double burn tick basically. And Draco Meteor always kills this anyways. So even if this is full life and just will use Dragon Dance, and that's the thing, if this will use Dragon Dance, I'm still faster. Because this Pokemon is really threatening. Okay, now we have 1 Pokemon left, and I basically have 3 Mons in my team for this. Okay? Because we could also have different baits and stuff like that. The biggest problem here right now is that this can use slightly random moves. This is never Sludge Wave. This is always Earth Power or Ice Beam. Okay? So, what we can do here is we can go to Golly. Golly is my switch in here. Golly will always bait Sludge Wave. Maybe it can also bait Counter, that's also possible. Counter is also possible. We cannot get Freeze because of Sheer Force. This is Focus Sash, and that's why we need to do a setup here. We'll go to Salazzle, and Salazzle always survives double Sludge Wave crit here. There's Counter, okay. Like I said, this is also possible. So we will just Encore this into Counter. How much damage I'm doing basically with the Rapid Spin. We can never kill ourselves, right? No, not possible. Okay, so we go to Excadrill. We are slower right now. But we will switch, use Rapid Spin, and with that we are faster, and then we break the focus and always kill. So, Counter again, exactly. So we Rapid Spin. We could also Rock Thump. Rock Thump is doing less damage, basically. And with that we are also faster. Yeah. It doesn't really matter, though. It doesn't really matter. Let's just Rapid Spin. Even if this will crit, we will not kill ourselves with Counter here. So it's completely fine. It's completely okay. So, Encore ends, and now we are faster and kill this with EQ. Easy. Okay. That was the second fight. We have 2 more fights in the Victory Road. And then we are done with this section. At least with this section. We still have so much to do. Everything after the Victory Road is basically optional. But I will do everything because I want to have the items. Can I maybe take a shortcut here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also really cool to see sometimes mons what usually that will be the case now again. Like I have a Pokemon in my team I didn't use for a while, but it have done so much in the entire run. I would say since we got it, and that is Greninja. That's the only Pokemon who can actually also do that what I'm doing. That is the crazy part. At least from my box, I would say. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah. That's... I have other option, actually. I just saw that right now, because, yeah. I have other option. Because we have Basco Legion. But we don't need to change the plan now. There's no reason to change the plan. Absolutely no reason. Yeah. Because this plan is pretty decent anyways. Okay. So. What we need here is exactly like I said, Greninja. We have pulled again. Ult is in like every fucking fight. We have Beedrill. Arcanine. And we have Salazzle as well. The fun part is, in this fight, we will not hold an item on a lot of mons. You can just imagine why. So what we exactly need is, we need something on my pult. This will just be a choice scarf, I guess. We can also give a band. Yeah, band is better. Let's grab the band. Band is doing more damage, that's why. We outspeed basically everything anyways. Okay. And with that you can, you know, manipulate the baits a bit. Okay. So, my Greninja will need a King's Rock here. I think I have one in bag. Right now. Yeah. But we will buy one more because we need one more in the next fight. Right? I think so, yeah. I think so. Okay, pulled. Now Beedrill with the mega item. That's pretty simple. And Golly will hold no item. Same for this both. Like this Bowmon will not hold an item, and Celeste will just get a Citrus Berry here. And with that, we are done with the prep basically. That was pretty simple. But yeah, we still need to play it carefully. And we need to do the Children's puzzle. That's always a big thing here. Okay. Ah, meh. That was good. Okay, easy. Ah, fuck, man. Dude. Okay, let's lock in. Let's fucking lock in now. Okay. Oh, okay, that was my bad. That was just my bad. But sometimes it is just like moving way too fast. I think it's just a bit luck as well. Oh, this was so fast again. Did you saw that? Like... Oh my goodness, I fucking... Ah! Oh, okay. Lock in. Easy. Dude. Fucking dust, man. Now I'm getting tilted. Fucking shit, man. Let me fight. Oops. This time it took really long to, you know. So let's do it now. Let's lock in. Oh god. We made it! And I have to do it one more time after that for the last fight. God damn. Right. So it looks like we have to grow from here. I saw the trainer already. So again, have the King's Rock, Choice Band. Yeah. Yeah, no item. Yeah, no item. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. So, we have a Golem lead here. With a Sturdy and Custard Berry. With rocks and stuff like that as well. You know? So yeah, I just realized that I could also just do it with Basque Legion basically. It would be a different line then probably, but yeah. So we will fling the King's Rock here to break the Sturdy. Pretty simple. And now we just kill this with Surf. Okay, this will always bait in now Flood. For Light of Ruin, actually. Straight up, like, completely destroying our ass. There it is. What the fuck is this? That was Golem and Flood, like, a combination, actually. Give me 1 second. Lazy ass. I can still do that. I forgot to import my items and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't have that much, but still. Give me 1 second. Because we can still do that, even middle of the fight. That works. Volley. Hemi. And Salazzle. Okay. Yeah. Export. It's no problem. We can also, like I said, do it middle of the fight. Okay. So now I have my correct items. And this is, like I said, Light of Ruin. We will go to Beedrill. We always tank that. even on a crit. It's doing a decent amount of damage for sure, but we always tank that. Yeah. It's a lot of damage actually, but we always tank it no matter what. Okay. And we always kill this now with Poison Jab. And with that we will bait Tutonator for a slow kill with Heat Crash. Yeah, this cannot blow up. It would not matter, to be honest. Because my play for this is always my ult. So Poison Jab kills. This is always... Everything in the back is slower. So the AI will choose the first Pokemon what is slower, basically. And that is Tutonator. Yep, exactly. So this is Heat Crash. And we will go to my Pult. Pult is holding an item as well. We don't really need any item for Draco Meteor here. But we need to show an item for the next Pokemon. That's also important. Okay. So, we'll Draco Meteor here. Kill this Tutonator. And this should always bait now Escavalier for the knockoff kill. Never anything else, always knockoff only. Yeah. And with that we are not getting that much damage on my Hemi because, you know. Okay. There's a knockoff. Completely fine. We kill this with a Flare Blitz. And because I have a hill right now in the back against Mobile. This is always Weavile, and Weavile out damages me anyways. So this is Weavile now. Focus Sash. Weavile. This can Sword Dance, I think, here. It's possible. But we are always fine if this is Sword Dance here. We are always safe if this is Sword Dance here. It's completely fine. It's going for low kick, that's completely fine. So we always get the first impression off here. And now it goes for Sword Dance. And now we just kill this with Sucker Punch. Easy. Okay, the last Pokemon is pretty hard to handle here. Not gonna lie. But I have a pretty good solution now. That was actually my only solution I found outside of straight up sacking something. That is Mega Mobile. This thing having Sucker Punch is so threatening. This can Sword Dance here, by the way. It's fine if this is Sword Dance. It's really fine. We will go to Salazzle. We always tank a Play Rough. That's the highest damaging move here right now. We always tank that, and the AI will always go after that for Sucker Punch because it will see a fast kill, and I have a fast kill as well. So there's the Play Rough. This is 4-time resisted, by the way. This Play Rough is 4-time resisted. Okay? We don't care about the attack drop. This will always Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch PP is exactly 5. We need to keep that in mind. Okay? I'm pretty sure about that. So. This will Sucker Punch and we will Encore this into Sucker Punch. Pretty simple. That was Sucker Punch number 1. With Toxic on Sucker Punch number 2. We will not hit this because of Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch number 3. Yeah. Encore ends. Again Encore. Sucker Punch. And that should be the last Sucker Punch. And now we can always Flamethrower kill this. Pretty simple. Because Sucker Punch is gone. Yeah. That was the last Sucker Punch because Encore ended one turn before. So we killed this with Flamethrower. Okay. Holy shit, it was loud. And the thing is, you cannot expect this to go always Sucker Punch because of the Sucker Punch AI. That's why it's important to encore this into Sucker Punch, because you would ask why I'm doing this. This should always go for Sucker Punch anyways. That's not exactly true because of Sucker Punch AI. If the AI will use Sucker Punch already one time, it have a chance to get a minus score on that. And that's why it is really important to encore this. You saw that basically the one time I didn't use Sucker Punch, because my encore was faster than the Sucker Punch, basically. But yeah, we have one more fight. Ladies and gentlemen, one more fight. And that is a fight for sure. This is a big fight. Like biggity big fight, okay? So, can I take a shortcut here? This fight is big for sure. Okay, let's heal up pretty quickly. Win straight Vito is the last fight in the victory road. We have Greninja, we have Pult. We have Donphan. So, I think if we are not too unlucky, we should have max 2 sacks. If we are lucky, maybe only 1 sack. Okay? We can lose 2 mons in this fight. For sure. If we are super unlucky, we can also lose 3, I think. It's possible. This fight is really fucking hard. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so... last Pokemon I'm missing in my team right now is a Mag in a Zone. Okay. So we need one more King's Rock, and then I need to change items and stuff like that. So I need to buy one more King's Rock here. It doesn't really matter. I think we can buy that everywhere, I think. But I know that we can buy it here. So... okay. Have no Mega Pokemon in this fight. For us. We don't need a Mega Pokemon. Before we will do the fight, we have some ice puzzle to do. Well, okay. But I have a bot in front of me, like a just like someone is showing how to do it, because I don't want to be stuck there for like 10 years basically. So we need the scarf. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I basically need to equip it one time. It's fine. There you fucking go. And scarf again. Okay. Alright. So, Donphan is Citrus Berry. Lizzie is Pixie Plate. And now, a really important item. I really fucking hope that you will not troll. A really important item here. Is this. We have only 2 of them. Now we have only 1 of them. Okay? 1 left. I will keep that for the E4, hopefully. We have 3 Joboka berries if we need that for the E4. We have 1 Roba berry for the E4. Okay, now we need to, or I want to pre-burn my boy. Fucking go, okay. Yeah, okay. So, let me put the mons in the cart already, and then we have to do some children's puzzle. And then we will have the last fight in Victory Road. 1 sacrifice is planned for sure. Like, there's no way out of that. We can lose 2 mons. If we are super unlucky, we can lose 3 mons here. That is just possible, and I couldn't avoid that. Like, this fight is really fucking hard in my opinion. Really, really strong mons. But yeah. It is what it is. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I would say time for children's puzzle. Last time we have to do this children's puzzle versus the Dusks. We are pre-burned, yeah, exactly, okay. Okay, 1 more time. Yes! Okay. Cool. That was first try. Easy. Okay, we took the... dude, my memory is so fucking bad. Yeah, we have the hard scales, okay. So that is the last hard scales we will have. Like, we have 13 already calculated anyways. Before the Juan fight, basically. I calc how much we have left. So yeah, 13 scales now, basically. And I want to keep that for the E4. I want to have a... I want to have the chance for a really nice E4. Okay. So... there is the ice puzzle. Okay. Let me watch, meanwhile, the ice puzzle. Ah, okay, this is for the bigger item, it looks like. Yeah. It's okay. This is, I think, Mega Glalie item. We don't need that. Because I'm just here. Let's just grab that. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay. Okay, we need to break this. By the way, just saying, this would take 10 years if I wouldn't watch something here right now. Like, seriously. Not even joking. No way I find that quick enough. Yeah, and with that, I think we are done. Okay. Okay, that should be the heavy duty boots. Okay. Alright, my friends. One more quick check. Greninja with the King's Rock. Choice Scarf, Citrus Berry. Okay. Lock in, boys. Lock fucking in. This is a really hard fight. So, we have an Indeedee lead here. With a Psychic Terrain up for the entire fight. What that means for us is as well that we can't use Prios. But we can use a Fling here right now to break the Focus Sash from this Pokemon. Flinch it. And kill it with Night Slash or Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is also enough. Okay, this is always now the beast. The fucking Ultra Beast. Paramosa. Sees a kill with actually close combat and Bug Buzz both, of course. By fucking far. We are fine with both moves. We are actually fine with both moves. So this is really, really strong. It is doing so much damage. I need the fucking scarf on my pull to outspeed this. This is max speed. This is doing so much damage that usually you can't hard switch to a Pokemon. Because it's a resisted immunity move, we can do that. And we always one-shot this. So we go to pulled, Bug Buzz, crit is fine. It's completely okay. Pulled will kill 2 mons in this fight. Yeah, that's obviously the nicest thing we can see here. Draco Meteor always kills this. And we should always bait Aggron here now. Because I will out-damage everything in the back. Because of the scarf. Could be Aggron. Pretty sure about that. And this Aggron have, like always, Stealth Rocks. And this is sturdy. Yeah, fuck it. And this have also Metal Burst. It's a bit dangerous. We have a really good counter. What is still alive. And it's my Donphan. So, let's see what it is. Yeah, this rocks. What we're gonna do is pretty simple. We'll just blow them away. And with that, we will also break the sturdy here. Pretty simple. So this is Metal Burst, probably. I really hard believe. Can also be Heavy Slam, maybe. But we don't really care. We don't fucking care. Yeah, there's a Metal Burst, completely fine. Like, we did no damage to you. So, yeah. And now, because the sturdy is gone, EQ kills. Okay. Now, that is, I think, the hard part. The hard part, actually, about this fight. This is Focus Sash Cloyster. So you can't use Prios, but you want to break the Focus Sash here. The way we are doing it is because this F also Shell Smash, by the way, and Explosion. The way we are doing it is we will switch now to my boy here, what is holding the berry. This is sadly enough always Hydro Pump. It can miss the Hydro Pump. Then it gets a bit spicy. We want to break the Focus Sash always here, okay? So we will switch. Hit your Hydro Pump, come on. Come on. Nice! Yeah, Focus Sash is gone. This will not Shell Smash now, because it sees that it is dead. That is also really important. We go to Zone, and Zone is holding the Scarf. We are doing it because we could kill this as well. But we are just dead anyways, so a crit and stuff like that. We will keep my boy right now for something later. And if this is Explosion, it's fine. It's a really low chance for Explosion anyways. It cannot go for Shell Smash here. Yeah, there's the next Hydro Pump. We are tanking that always. And now we kill this with Thunderbolt. This is really important for the baits. Because we cannot afford the Sword Dance from Hawlucha. This is Hawlucha now for exactly only close combat. This is Unburdened again. Like every fucking Hawlucha is a fucking pain in the ass. And I think we could save. We should always only have one sack here. Pretty sure about that. So we will go to Lizzie. Lizzie is always taking a close combat into acrobatics. This is always close combat. And we always tank a crit into crit. And because of the drop, we will always kill this with Strange Steam. Because this will get a drop now. It got a special defensive boost as well, but it will now get a drop. And double crit would be fine here. Lizzie is actually a really nice counter here. And even this acrobatics will do a ton of damage. A Strange Steam will always kill this now. And now we need to sack something. There's no way out of that. This is Mega Alakazam. We need to sack. We can't hard switch. Pult needs to kill this Alakazam. We need to sack something and it will be ridiculous. I just decided that already really long ago. Technically, Donphan could also maybe die in this fight. There was also a chance that Lizzie needs to get sacked. I think I would always keep Greninja, Dragapult, and Magnezone. Yeah, so good freaking night, buddy. This is Mega Alakazam. We need the Scarf for this as well to outspeed this. And this will just take my Magic Guard. I don't really fucking care now about that. Yeah. There's a Shadow Ball even. Good freaking night, buddy. See ya! Thank you for your service, man. Was a really good switch in here. Was taking the Hydro Pump pretty well. And yeah, thankfully it was hitting the Hydro Pump as well. Would get a bit spicy, and then we need to sack my Reuniclus for sure already because we need to press Psychic. Yeah. Okay, so we go to Pult. Pult is always dead to Expanding Force here. I mean, the Psychic terrain is up. That's really important, so this cannot substitute here. So we will Vanish with Phantom Force. We are Scarfed, we always kill this with Phantom Force. This will use Expanding Force here right now, exactly because of the terrain. It sees a guaranteed kill. And with that, the victory road is fucking over. 31 deaths right now. We still have fights open. That is not... We are not done. But victory road is done. Technically, we could do the E4 now. The level cap should increase now to 99, if I'm not wrong. Let's check it out in a second, straight up. So, we get the Mega Alakazam. Ooh, we get the Mega Alakazam item even. That's crazy. Mega Alakazam can be really, really strong for sure. Okay. We are here. Yeah, like I said, we could technically do the E4, but obviously we will have some optional still. Let me just check. I think we should have now the level cap 99 because the level cap was basically for this fight. So we should be able to go 99 now, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I will level up off screen because that's just boring to watch, of course. Everything will be 99. There's no reason to not be 99. And yeah, and my last Pokemon, what died now here, we need to make a new box. Death box. Two. See ya, buddy. Alright. We still have a full box. We still have a lot of months. We still have some fights, for sure. So let's see what we are doing in the next stream. I will plan something. Let me update the level cap already. And yeah, thank you for watching, my boys. Thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream.